saw CNB's drug situation report 2015. Do you know that 60% of the arrests are repeat drug offenders?
I saw an article by the MHA that reported that there's an increasing trend in young drug abusers. What are the measures in place currently?
There are drug rehabilitation programs that target lower risk youths. It consists of counselling sessions as well as workshops for both youth and parents.
Oh, then aren't the current programs enough to reduce recidivism amongst youths?
Yes, current programs are effective. However, drug relapse prevention is a continuous journey, as the drug craving never completely goes away. There may also be many ecological factors that may continue to put these youths at risk of reoffending.
I see. Then what can we do about it?
You see, in our work with youths, we may come across youths who have gone through rehabilitation programs and are in the maintenance and relapse prevention stage. This is based on the stages of change model. We can continue community rehabilitation with them.
Definitely. Let's update our Facebook and agency page to inform more people, schools and other agencies that were open for self and case referrals.
We can also do street outreach.
Yes, let's go!
Wait. Before we leave, what are the traits that we need to look out for in the youths?
Let's ask Wei lah.
Alright.
Okay, let's go.
Is he the one?
Wei said that we should look out for youths who are not meaningfully engaged and display at-risk behavior.
Tattoos?
Check.
Smoking?
Check.
Dyed hair?
Check.
Piercings?
Check.
Yes!
Smoking here? Why I can't smoke? I do drugs also.
Are you serious? Why do you do drugs?
Yeah, I went for rehab before.
We are friendly social workers trying
Social workers? No. I hate social workers. Get lost.
But we're here to help you. Help us, Wei. We can't seem to engage the youth properly.
What's wrong? You all follow the basic rules of engaging youths in the street?
Huh? What basic rules?
The basic rules are: build rapport with and trust with them, don't label or judge them, invite them to talk, use open-ended questions, and show interest in them.
Oh!
Hey, I found a video that teaches how to intervene with youth with history of drug abuse.
Really? I see.
The risk, needs, and responsibility model encompasses 3 principles where intervention intensity has to be matched to the offender's risk level. Intervention has to target criminogenic needs as well as the intervention style, and mode has to be appropriate for the offender. It was mentioned in Andrews, Bonta, and Worm's 2011 publication that interventions that adheres to R&R principles are associated with significant reduction in recidivism. By understanding the criminogenic needs of the youth and intervening appropriately, the risk of youth abusing drugs again would be lowered. 3 criminogenic needs that are common amongst youths are as follows. Firstly, pro-criminal attitudes include rationalization for crime and negative attitudes towards authorities. Next, family relationships is a need factor due to increasing prevalence of dual-income households in Singapore. Low parental monitoring and poor family relationships may increase the risk of youth offending. Finally, the lack of pro-social recreational activity put the youth at risk due to plenty of leisure time. Rationalizations for crime or pro-criminal attitudes have been directly linked to crime recidivism. Motivational interviewing, or MI, is commonly used to change pro-criminal attitudes and build up pro-social attitudes and identity. Motivational issue is one common problem that many workers face when working with clients on the change of attitudes. MI provide an evidence-based approach to help workers motivate clients towards mutually desired goals. There are 4 key aspects that make up the underlying spirit of MI, namely partnership, acceptance, compassion, and avocation, or PACE, PACE for short. In essence, workers practicing MI collaborate with youth clients and bring out the youth's own reasons for changes to pro-criminal attitudes, which has been found to be effective in reducing criminal recidivism. Addressing pro-criminal attitudes can be done through reframing, which is by suggesting a different meaning or perspective for what the person is describing, and exploring values, which is to replace these pro-criminal attitudes with other more fundamental values that the youth may have not been aware of. The purpose is to create a discrepancy between values and behavior within the youth. Most of the time, when both clashes, behavior gives way. The second criminogenic needs that we are targeting will be family support, which is essential for youth's recovery process after their rehabilitation. Appropriate parenting skills and good family relationships are needed to help reduce recidivism. It is important to enhance the warmth and care within the youth's household so that he or she will feel loved and cared for. One way to do so may include having family members expressing verbal and visible concern by asking how they are feeling and paying attention to their needs. Having someone to talk to is crucial when faced with difficulties and stress. Being available for the youth lets them know that they are not alone in this journey and helps them to cope better. Family bonds may also be strengthened through taking time off to plan for a family trip together. The third intervention that we intend to implement is through the engagement of pro-social recreational activities. We will analyze and find out activities in which the youth is interested in and work from there. Through such engagement, youth will be able to gain new peer and social resources, such as social skills or sports technique. Through such engagement that they are interested in, youth can try out substance-free activities that would emphasize behaviors that are more rewarding.
Hey, what do you think of these interventions?
Looks very good, eh?
Do you think we can try it out with Keith?
I think so. So Keith, can you tell me more about your drug history?
I took them because I was stressed.
Could you share with me what some of your concerns were?
At the time I was stressed with exams, and then my parents were not at home most of the time.
So what happened after taking drugs? Did you forget your stress?
I did forget them for a while,
Mhm.
but they are still there. Yeah.
So you wish those problems were gone quickly?
Yeah, certainly do. But they don't go away, they're still there. Yeah.
Have you considered other ways to solve your problems?
I don't know, I'm not sure about this part. Yeah. But I definitely wouldn't want to go back to rehab again.
Okay, very good.
Papa, Mama, just a heads up, Keith has been doing very well in his recovery and I'm sure that your support has been very vital for him. But there are also other aspects that we can explore to help Keith even more.
Go ahead, I'm all ears.
Okay, so first we can help Keith to follow all treatment recommendations, especially when he may feel demoralized.
My poor boy. Don't worry, I'll keep watch.
Yes, Papa too.
That's great. Okay, so it will also be good to encourage total abstinence from drugs. So you may help him to explore and find different sober recreational activities for him to engage in.
Yeah, what company? All his friends are all bad influences.
Don't worry, Mommy. We'll explore this aspect with Keith and update you accordingly. So in addition, I think you can also plan for family trips to increase bonding time.
Yes, we do it during the school holidays. So what do you like to do around?
I like to hang around and play volleyball.
Play volleyball. Hey, you know that the opposite blocks, the youth, right? They also have a group of people playing volleyball.
Is it like
Yeah, is it? So if you really like, right, you can go and join them, and maybe we can get a coach to train you guys play volleyball as well.
Good. I like it.
Now that we have tried all interventions, how do we know when is it time for termination? Eh, 慢来啦, I'm not referring to terminator, termination lah.
Oh, termination. We know that it's time for termination when goals are achieved. The client is independent to maintain current lifestyle, and the client has skills to sustain gains and seek further help if needed. So how do we achieve termination? By mutually resolving emotional reactions experienced during the process of terminating the relationship. By setting concrete plans to maintain gains achieved and to bring about continued growth. Evaluating the service provided and to the extent to which goals were accomplished. But always remember, preparation for termination begins from engagement. From the start you'll be calling me A. Not very nice,
Sorry, habit. So what should I call you?
You can call me a social worker.